think that understanding yourself is the epitome of wisdom. And so if knowledge is power, then self-knowledge is superpower. And if you're going to really become the person that leaves a dent in this universe, then you must really have high levels of self-knowledge, self-awareness, as we may call it. I realize one thing, that there's a place we get to in life where we begin to become discontent with what we are doing and why we are doing it. In the initial years, you're probably, just running after the money. You want to be able to pay the bills. But everyone gets to a certain point in life, and it becomes a defining moment where they really ask themselves, who am I? Why am I here? Is there something I'm expected to do? These questions often lead to maturity. And the ones who get to this junction in life and ask these questions and not find the answers and step back into fear and continue to do what it is they've always done, they end up in a place called mediocrity, and their lives are never the same again. But whenever people come to this junction in life and they say, I'm going to pursue and ask myself, who am I? And why am I here? What am I expected to do? And they begin to ask these questions, they walk into an open and endless field of possibilities. They tap into their potential. They know what it is that they're supposed to do, and they develop it and they grow. And they look back and say, my goodness, I never knew that this was possible for me. There's a big difference between knowing that you have great potential and performing at the level of your potential. I'm so persuaded that many people are probably 10s. Great, amazing people, great potential, but they're probably only performing at a 2 or a 3. Even if you're performing at a 5, which is quite good, you're still at what is average in your work. But then the question is to continue getting more, getting more, getting more. I think we must get to a point where you and I and those around us must get discontent and ask ourselves, why am I here? And what am I doing with what has already been deposited in me? Because I think that settling for the small idea I have of myself is really playing small. But if I can really partner with God and ask Him, hey, why did you bring me here? What did you expect me to do? I begin to unlock questions from the divine, because He says, for I know the plans that I have for you. And God's plans, are not small plans. They're huge. The plans that He has for us, the vision that He has for us, is really to make a dent in the universe. And there's someone who is out there who needs what you have. Ask why you're here. Get more self-knowledge. That is superpower. And when superpowers are out there in the world, they are achieving great, and you're one of them. Go play your part.